What's up, my friends? It's your boy, Ren. Later in this video, I will be talking about conquering your fears in BlueLock. I watched BlueLock late this year when it was at the 20th episode at the time. I was looking for another show to get into, but was very hesitant and careful about picking which one to watch. And then I remembered watching a BlueLock clip on Crunchyroll. It was when Chigiri breaking his chains. The egoist eyes and the aura was so mesmerizing, and surely enough, it made a fantastic impression. Reminds me of Kuroko no Basket, with all the exaggeration auras and power levels and dramas. In early 2023 in March, I thought I could give it a try. There was other shows, but BlueLock was the one show that I had held back for so long, but decided to watch. Just to give you a brief summary of BlueLock, and hint, there's gonna be spoilers, so if you haven't watched the show, well, get out, watch the show, and then come back here. But anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. I was going in for what I knew before diving into the rabbit hole of BlueLock. It was better than I thought! But there was this particular match that had more character background on Chigiri. To give a brief summary of Chigiri, he's a talented soccer player in high school, rising up to the ranks in his career. But then he tore his ACL, which is the worst fear that an athlete can imagine. Going into your career and then you have a major injury that forces you to stop your career, which is very tragic and unfortunate and terrifying. Even though it isn't entirely relatable, the struggle of feeling stuck, not being able to try to achieve your dreams, and worst of all, the fear of failing is immeasurable. I, like many others, have an intense fear of being a failure. Feels like the world is ending and things are at stake. So if I don't succeed, I'm gonna be discouraged, I'm gonna be abandoned, I'm gonna be treated poorly, losing everything. Respect, dignity, and even love if I don't achieve this thing. With the pressure that intense, it makes sense to not even try at all, because it feels safe and easy not to risk losing something precious, things that you already have now. But here's another fucking problem. Resentment and regrets. Chigiri's character and backstory resonated with me on seeing Isagi having fun doing the thing that he loves doing in BlueLock, which is scoring goals. Even though it's hard, and seeing Isagi experiencing the joy of his first achievement, it's all worth it. All worth the pain to get to feel that feeling of fulfillment. What makes that thing fun for you? Here's a little short story of my background. As a kid, I grew up watching different kinds of YouTubers back in the day when I was in elementary and middle school. Videos like Minecraft videos of Stampy Cat, iBallista Squid, DanTDM, The Anime Man, CDog VA, Giguk. He's so funny. I love that guy. Watching my favorite YouTubers after a long ass day of school would always brighten up my day. Those were the good old days. Yep, just chilling. Yeah. I have the idea of wanting to be a YouTuber, just like my idols. My favorite YouTubers are funny. Reason why I love them was because of I came to see them, but I held off on starting my own YouTube channel for so long because of fear of failing, and it'll be hard to stand out, and it's unknown territory. I remember a YouTuber, The Anime Man. The Anime Man. Now, I'm gonna talk a little bit of smack towards The Anime Man. Still love him, but hey, how you doing? This is Ren for the future. I would like to give a disclaimer that I do not hate The Anime Man. I fucking love the guy. So y'all in the comments can calm your asses down. Bitch. You see why I did that? No? Yeah? No one? Okay, back to the video. Mwah! There was an episode on Trash Taste, and The Anime Man, aka Joey, said that YouTube has been around for 15 years. Let's not assume that it'll last. It could end today, you know? And hey, maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. I'm sure he didn't meant it as a offense or discouragement to not start a YouTube channel at all, but it did discourage me for such a long time to start a YouTube channel, but I didn't. I surrendered to life, working at a job that I hated, feeling like I didn't have a choice but to go to the path that was given to me. You know, go to school, go get a degree, and then work a job. And it's similar to Chigiri of feeling stuck, that he can't use his legs to chase his dreams. And that really hit home to me, that we used to have a dream that we always wanted to do, but we're restrained by our beliefs and restrained by our self-doubt that we can't do it. We can't achieve that dream that we always wanted to have. I didn't know what I wanted because I gave up on the idea of being a YouTuber. I hated my life. I became frustrated with my reality. I was in the state of giving up. I became resentful at life, at YouTubers who were doing great at things they love doing. And I was feeling resentful and thinking, why can't that be me? And in contrast, Chigiri is like my reflection, and I see myself in him being resentful, seeing others leveling up and on their way to success in the area that I want to be at, and feel stuck to being a failure. Even though that wasn't the mangaka's intention, to me, I see the resentfulness in Chigiri. The taste of giving up on your dreams and how bitter it feels and unfathomable to live not to your potential. It does sound like, and does feel like, a loser's words. But as the game goes forward, and Kuron being a bitch, things were getting desperate. Team Z was on the edge of defeat if they didn't score 1 point to have a tiebreaker.
What I can't afford to lose. What I have to believe in. The rush I get watching you play. And the fire it lights inside me. No more waiting. If it tears again, so be it. Don't care if this is my last match. Ready or not, leg. I'm the best striker in the world. I'll prove it!
To me, Chigiri was in the state of giving up. But seeing how Saki desperately fighting to win the game was enough to light a fire inside Chigiri. It's at that moment when Chigiri was fired up, I too was fired up. It sparked a feeling of wanting to try again. I genuinely felt the same feeling as Chigiri. I could only imagine in Chigiri's mind was like, what's the difference? Fear of failing and failing right now.
I can do this. I was born to! Say goodbye, cause this game is ours. Move it. Outrun them. Feel the rush and break through. Is he for real? He's fast. Back here! Someone stop him!
Finally, when Chigiri broke his chains and ran freely, it made me feel something I haven't felt in such a long time. The feeling of trying again. Giving my dreams another shot. The tension, the hype was built up and it was so worth it. It was worth the hype. Chigiri speeding up, the metal guitar resonating with his fighting spirit, wanting to give his dreams another shot. Bro, that's such a fucking beautiful message in that episode. Well done. Well done. The scene of him saying once more, I will dream.
I will dream!
The tip of his toes touched the ball, flying to the goal, and he scored. That was so impactful and inspiring. It lighted the fire within me, the fire from barely surviving to starting to live. Along down the line, I started to remember, why do I want to become a YouTuber? Was it because of the views, 1 million subscribers? Not quite. It was the joy of sharing my ideas and things that I like and having fun and most of all, being okay with being me. And things that I learned from this episode of how Chigiri broke his chains, the chains of fear, failing. To me, it was about, he didn't fear of not being called a genius no more or never play soccer again. Chigiri conquered his fear, not from thinking negatively about what might happen if he doesn't win the game, but he focuses positively on the joy of outrunning someone. That is what soccer means to him. Essentially, in order to conquer your fear of whatever obstacle you're doing, think positively about why are you doing it, for example. And once you realize that, the struggles, the hard work, the pain becomes worth it. I started to believe again. I started to remember, why do I want to start a YouTube channel? It was because I wanted to become the YouTubers that I admire so much. And so I embarked on a journey of starting back my YouTube channel. Using your blanket to have a good audio. But it's all worth it. Because I know that I'm doing something that is meaningful in my life. Makes my life feels worth it. And that I don't have regret, because the worst regret that you can have isn't failing, but not trying at all. Because that is how I broke my chains.
Good. Then let's fight together.
Together? Don't get the wrong idea, Slowpoke. This is BlueLock after all.
Point taken.
I'm gonna be the best striker in the world.
Yeah? Good luck with that. Because you're competing with me.
Anyways, this is the end of the video, and I hope you like it. I know this is a bit embarrassing and I'm talking about something I like, but hey, I love BlueLock. It's a great show, and I definitely think you should watch it. Basically, that's more of the video of me saying, hey, I think this is a really good show. You should watch it. And yeah, hope you like it. Man, I outdone myself with this video. It's so good. If it's your first time here, definitely will be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash the subscribe button. And it's your boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I'm doing something that is meaningful. Flipping every sports upstroke. Fuck. For what I knew before diving into the rabbit hole. Fuck. Messed that up. Fuck. I messed up. But here comes another fuck I messed up. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit. Fuck. Messed that one up. Hi, how you doing? This is Ren for the future. I would like to... Son of a bitch! It was because I wanted to make fuck. And it's fulfilling that I'm doing something that I'm doing something 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 I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing fucking shit. And this will hopefully fuck.